Hi everyone, I'm here back and I'm very excited about this song. It was a request by one of my subscribers, Zachary English, so thank you for bringing this suggestion. It was a very challenging song, but I enjoyed very much. The song we're playing today is gonna be Indigo Night by Tamino. It's the second song of his that I bring to this channel, and I'm very happy because he's the artist of lately that I've been enjoying more. He's has such a beautiful voice, super talented singer, and his lyrics are very beautiful. He has a beautiful storytelling. So today I'm gonna bring the chords. I just wanna, before I started teaching showing all the chords and talking about the song, to say that I took up the challenge to play this chord with the original progression, which is on a key of E flat minor, and it was quite challenging. And this tutorial will have all basically almost all the chords are gonna be bar chords, and I thought that was a good opportunity to work in songs like that. It's like, as a beginner, it's something that we eventually have to move on to get out of the C, the F, the G chords, and try something more advanced. So this might be a little bit challenging, just as it was for me, for you guys too. And I plan on post another tutorial with using a capo, because the capo would facilitate a lot good part of those chords. So I plan on posting the channel soon with the capo, which will be on the first fret. You guys gonna figure it out. So basically these are gonna be the chords. It's gonna have a E flat minor. That's gonna be the key, as like the progression, I meant the key of the song. So A flat minor to a B flat, to a B flat minor, an A flat minor, a D flat. So I put those chords here on the side because they're just used very quickly at the very end of the song as kind of passing chords to finish to the final chord that finishes the song. So those are kind of, I would say, if you guys don't want to play this at the end, it won't make any difference really at the song, but that's how I try to. So I put it here on the side, and this time I'm not gonna say kind of a sequence for you guys to kind of how can I say, practice transitions from one to the other, because it changes quite a bit in the song. So just be prepared to move from an E flat to a B flat, and then they're gonna go to a B flat minor, but sometimes you're gonna go from a E flat minor to a D flat, for example. So those are the chords. I'm gonna be working more on editing to see if I can put those chords on the screen and all, but those are gonna be it. So now I'm gonna show the chords, and I'm gonna show also how I played in the song. So the E flat minor, it's gonna be like that. So this first fret here of the A string, and then you're gonna put your second finger on the second fret of the E string, and then you're gonna put your pinky on the third fret of the C string, and your ring finger, sorry, on the third fret of the G string. And this is gonna be a E flat minor. However, I always seem to prefer to do this here. Like, I kind of bar the whole top so my hand is more stable, and I also gonna explain for the rest of the song how this will facilitate things for me. The next chord that I'm gonna talk about is gonna be the B flat. So it's gonna be like that. You're gonna have the E and the A string gonna be fretted on the first. So you're gonna have this that you can bar with your first finger, and then your second finger on the second fret of the C string, and on the third fret of the G string you're gonna put your ring. This is gonna be a B flat. Like I said before, the way that I played, I did like that. So I went from an E flat to a B flat. So the transition, it's not a lot. And if you keep your hand in here, this bar here, I think it facilitates things a lot. So I'm gonna move on. Like the next chord is gonna be the B flat minor, which is gonna be the C, the E, and the A string barred on the first fret. You could play like that, I guess, but it's gonna be kind of challenging to do that. So again, you can do this, and then with your ring finger, you can fret the third fret of the G string. This is gonna be a B minor. Again, the transition that I have so far and the song will be like that: an E flat minor to a B, like this, a B flat, sorry, and then to a B flat minor. You just have to remove your middle finger, and then you have a B flat minor. This one, that's gonna be a little bit out of this area here, that's gonna be a little bit lower, which is gonna be the A flat minor. The A flat minor, you're gonna have on the second string, you're gonna put your finger, your first finger on the second fret of the A string, and then you're gonna do like this. On the second, your second finger, you're gonna put on the third fret of the C string. On the fourth fret of the G string, you're gonna put your ring, and your pinky is gonna be on the A string, also on the fourth fret. So like that. So that's an A flat minor. And then finally, we're gonna go for a D flat, which can be played, I played particularly like this in this song. You fret the A string on the fourth fret and also the E string on the fourth fret, and then you're gonna have your middle finger on the fifth fret of the C string, and your ring here, the sixth fret of the G string. This is gonna be a D minor, a D, goodness gracious, a D flat. That's the chord. Other way to play, since we're playing a lot here in this region of the fretboard, would be that you would bar all the frets, which that will be the way that I'll play, and you put your ring finger on the fourth fret of the A string. That's also a D flat. Now I'm gonna explain how I play the transitions. Like I said before, I thought that was much easier to do like this, to go from an E flat minor to a B flat to a B flat minor just by raising this finger. And to play the A flat minor, I kind of did like a little slide here, and I would already have this finger here and this. So you would slide to the second fret and add the pinky, and then you would have an A flat minor. So that's how I thought that was easier to play during the song. And since the D flat will be usually played after the A flat minor at times, I thought that was just easier to slide even further here to the fourth. So I don't know if you guys can see, like going from here, this A flat minor shape, to slide here to the bar on the fourth fret, and then you take your pinky, and then you would have the D flat. So let me know if you guys thought that this was very complicated. Like I said, those are not very usual chords, and I could try to change the key of the song to make it easier, but like I said, I thought that was nice to take up the challenge and get out of my comfort zone and play something different. The other two chords that I'm gonna show you are just gonna be played very quickly at the very end of the song, which will be a B. So since you have here a B flat, so a flat, it means that the you move up on the fretboard one. So to go to a B, you just go down one. So this would be a B chord, which will be the second fret of the A and the E string is gonna be barred, and then you're gonna use your middle finger on the third fret of the C string, and on the fourth fret of the G string you would use your ring. So this would be a B, just like I said, just move this from here, and then you have the B and the G minor, which will be like this. So you have the first your first finger on the first fret of the A string, your middle finger on the second fret of the C string, and your ring finger on the third fret of the E string. That will be a G minor. So like I said, very quick. So let me know what you guys think about it. I know that's gonna be a little bit challenging to go through the chords. I plan on posting, my next post soon will be to play with the capo, because like you guys saw, I was playing all those chords here, like a E flat minor to a B flat to a B flat minor, and then sliding here, all those chords. And here I also had I could do like this, a D flat. If you had a capo here, you wouldn't have to bar. I know that a bar, sometimes it can be not only challenging, but some people that have problems in their hands, and now it's painful to do it. So I can show the tutorial keeping the same key of the song, but using the capo. I just thought to play like that with the bar chords, besides being a challenge, but I don't know if everybody have capo available. So so this is it. I see you at the song. Just a quick note about the song is that I decided to play a little bit different this time, like kind of my first actual version. Like the other songs I tried to play kind of very similar to how the artists play in their live performance or in the records. This one I tried to do kind of a campfire strumming, if I would play this like to my friends, instead of having the very a pinch like that. I think that's more the way that Tamino plays, like a kind of very the rhythm very precise in a way. I just went with a kind of easy strumming. It was very challenging for me, so I hope you guys forgive me. I did not try to do all the vocalizations that Tamino does, because it would just be impossible. I mean, I'm already destroying his song, so I just hope to share this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Imagine the girls around town assemble, the traveler's sons, they come asking where he came from, cause they washing his face near the pond, a curious boy, and they wonder where he came from. He says, I have seen the world's most beautiful places, still I feel as if I'm a walking machine, watching it all through a screen. There is nothing in between. To me, this might as well not be real. Imagine the girls take him up on the hill. It's an indigo night, there's a chill. The boy is confused, but he's still, as they gather around him, so many of them, they all sing about the pleasures of life, and he cries, why can't I sing along with some feeling of some meaning? It feels that I've always been blind. I don't know why you girls are so kind, for there are so many lines whose lives aren't as lost as mine. Something happened there, the smell of the grass and maybe the air. There was no more despair. thank you for staying up to this point of the video. That's the time that I talk a little bit about my impressions of the song. I'd love to hear why you guys liked so much the song, or Tamino. Just let's keep the conversation going. As you could see, I recorded again inside. I always try to come outside. Today it's kind of a nice day, but still pretty windy, and my hands suffer. It starts getting numb, and then I'm already have it was already a challenging song, and still to have numb hands to play that, it was just not possible. So so that's it for today. Sorry about that. Anyway, about the Indigo Night, Tamino delivers again. There are so many songs about love, like for example when we discussed Habibi, how many breakup songs or songs that talk about somebody that you used to love and you're not in a relationship anymore, but he just adds that beauty in his verses. Like the descriptions are like stunning, truly. And Indigo Night is not different. He just talks about this experience of this boy that he describes being a traveler's son. And I just thought that was just beautiful how he developed that storytelling in this song that was quite compelling. When you hear, you wanted to know, you go through the motions, and you feel the loneliness of this boy and all. So my favorite part, when the boy speaks, right, that he says, I have seen the most beautiful places, still I feel as I'm a walking machine watching it all through the screen. There's nothing in between to me, this might as well not be real. That's just so beautiful, and describes I think, at least I have felt like that sometimes, when you feel kind of stuck in your life and you feel that you're not living it fully, and sometimes you feel like that you're just going through the motions. And I love how he used a walking machine, and I never thought about that feeling this way. And I love when the songwriter finds a way to describe that feeling that you have. And this part is definitely one of my favorite ones. And there's the other part that he also talks, when he says, why I cannot, when the girls are singing with when they take him up the hill and they're singing there, and he says, why can't I sing along with some feeling or some meaning? It feels that I've always been blind. And again, it just shows really how this boy feels. What I think it's the most beautiful part of this, like the most beautiful feature, like the component of this song, is like, despite like he says, he have seen all the beautiful places, he is deeply alone. This boy, he feels really alone. And the way that I interpret is that because he doesn't have that human connection, it seems that he just goes from place to place, that he never had that deep connection, human connection with anyone. And when those girls come along and take him up on the hill and start like singing songs and all, it's you can see how he feels when he says on the lines, I don't know why your girls are so kind, for there are so many lines whose lives aren't as lost as mine. He feels thankful for, and wonders why they're kind of wasting their time with him. And I thought that, and especially the way that Tamino sings, that shows so perfectly how lonely this boy is. So at the end of the song, there is this reference to the night that he was up on the hill with the girls, and basically saying that after that he feels more alive, that the girls lit some light and made everything right. So what, it's your opinion, what is he's referring to? Like it does seem to be some kind of sexual initiation. I don't know if I'm being like too crazy here. I would like to know from you guys what you, like how you felt with this part of the song. But anyway, whichever experience happened on the hill there with the girls, I thought that independently of what is the reality of the situation, I just thought that the fact that he's alive is that he seems that he finally had some, like, brought the humanity back to him. Like he it seems that the boy just, like I said, traveling from place to place, never had the chance to make like that meaningful contact with anybody, and that was that moment that that situation finally happened. So I thought it was very beautiful because sometimes you go through so many situations. Sometimes you have to move to another place. So many people have to endure the kind of situations, like for example, kids in military families and things like this. So I thought that was a beautiful way to describe when that we can have a lot of things and we can go to many beautiful places, which is a great experience. But when we don't have that humanity, that closeness to somebody, it's something that it's really amiss in us. We are social beings, and we all need that. So let me know your thoughts about it, why you guys like the song so much. And I would love to hear somebody also making a version of the song. Like I said, that's the intention of the channel, to try to see if we create a community that we can discuss songs. And also I would love to hear somebody playing. I know that my playing is not perfect, my singing even less, but I know there are people out there with beautiful voices and that plays the instrument very well, and I just would like to hear from you guys. So have a great day, and I see you guys soon. Bye bye.